So now that's an interesting point you raised, because the American system does, you cannot practice without 7 years of higher education, right? 4 years of undergrad and 3 years of your JD, right? And then if you work in between a year or 2 years as a paralegal or whatever, you're adding to, let's say, 7 to 9 years, right?
Right.
Versus the British system, that's a lot shorter. Within 4 years, you have some sort of a barrister degree, right? 3 years of the undergrad, I think 1 year of an LLB, and you're
Correct.
done.
Yes.
And do you think one is better than the other? You're going in with the American system being a lot more mature, being able to handle a court environment in a different manner, versus the British system where you're out working a lot quicker towards your career, but your maturity hasn't quite caught up with you. Which one do you think is better?
Look, to each their own, but I think that the English system is very focused. It doesn't allow you to discover yourself. There isn't any liberal arts or social sciences in general or humanities to run through to find out a little bit more about what you're meant to do. So in the English system, you go straight to an LLB and you're only meant to be a lawyer and nothing else. And I think if you have that focus and if you have that self-awareness and are more sure about what you want to end up doing, the English system will reward you for it, because you'll save a lot of years and you will be more focused and you will get done much quicker. And in Pakistan, there is a great recognition of the English barrister, thanks to the founder of our nation, who was one of them. So I think that if you want to come back to Pakistan, there's nothing wrong with being focused enough, if you are, to go to England instead. The US, on the other hand, opens many more opportunities in way of self-discovery. I think in way of what you want to do within the law. I think
Right.
the American system allows you to discover yourself far more and gives you that time to find out what you're best suited for. So it really depends on where you are when you're making this choice. So if you're more focused and you're sure about coming back to Pakistan, because it's much easier to stay on in the US as opposed to
Correct.
the UK, even though the UK has recently, made a provision for staying on for 2 more years
Okay.
if you find a job. But having said that, America is still a lot easier place to settle down and live on as far as immigration issues are concerned.